Hello, one and all present here. This is Amit Kumar Singh. Welcome, everyone, to our ninth class. And in this class, we'll talk about packed bubble chart. So, when it comes to packed bubble chart, something bubbles, I hope you know what bubbles are all about. So, I'm not talking about fluid mechanics and all. So, it's simple representation like visualization. For visualization, when we use bubbles and all, that is the characteristic features of Tableau. Many people remember Tableau as like a bubble chart, so which is we will gonna do in this class. So when it comes to packed bubble chart, what they are all about, here for the packed bubble chart, we use them to show data in a cluster of circle, okay, which is an extended version of a tree map diagram. Okay, so tree mapped are in the form of squares, while the packed bubble chart is there in the form of circles. I hope you know this very well. This is something which I'm talking very logical. At the same time, it's very much understandable what I'm trying to explain you. So maybe like if you see the tableau here, okay, and this is what pack bubble chart is all about. I've given the sheet name and all. This is already I've discussed how to give the sheet names and all. To show pack bubble chart, you can click on show me, and here you can see a pack bubble chart. For the representation of a pack bubble chart, you need one or more dimension, and at the same time for the measures you need one or two measures. What are dimension, what are measures, already I have explained a lot. I have discussed about them in many of my videos. So guys, still if you don't know the meaning of the word dimension and measures, I really suggest you please go through from my first video. Go through those videos, make sure that you watch them very thoroughly and come up with lot of questions. So whatever questions you will ask, I am there to help you. Nothing to worry about that. So when it comes to pack bubble chart, guys, for the pack bubble chart, I need one or more dimensions. At the same time, I need one or more measures. Okay. So sorry, one or two measures, not more than two measures. Okay. So for the measures, okay. So what dimension I'm gonna use here to talk about pack bubble chart? I'm gonna use a dimension called subcategory. Click on subcategory, and then sorry, the I'll use dimension subcategory, and then I'll use measure as a sales. Okay. And then I'll go to show me, and here I'll click on pack bubble chart. Very simple. Now you got the pack bubble chart. Here, if you want, you can click on entire view. Just make this show me hidden. So you can see the ligands here. Okay. Now sales, if I put under levels, if I drag the sales under levels, I can see the value under each subcategories. You can see them. Already we have seen them, right? Already we have seen them like this. Already we have seen them like this. Okay, so these are your subcategories. These are the sales figure. Same thing you can see them in packed bubble chart. Same thing you can see them. Just if I remove regions and all, if I remove regions, okay, if I remove regions from here, and if I put subcategory here, subcategory under, okay, if I click on subcategory, and here if I click on sales, and then if I go to show me, and here if I click on tree map diagram, so already we have seen tree map diagram and all, right? So the same way you can do this packed bubble chart. So this is not nothing new. Only thing in that, in the tree map diagram, you got subcategories in the form of squares. Here you are getting in the form of circles. If you don't like circle, you want again square, you go inside mark and change the circle to square. So you got, you remember, right? This is tree map diagram again you got. So again go to marks and just click on circle. So you got this figure. I hope this is clear with all of you. This subcategories and all. So you can just, okay. So if some subcategories you see, okay, over another, you just click on them. Multiple subcategories, okay, view only, exclude, all this thing you know already. So I'm not going to spend more of my time discussing about them again and again. So here you can understand bigger is the circle, bigger would be the value. Okay, so that you can easily understand. Like if you see the, if you see the area of circles like phones or chair that is much more bigger than storage or copier or machines or binders. Okay, so the same way, if I bring the packed bubble chart for the profit, the scenario would be quite different. Okay, so already I have shown the comparison of subcategories on sales wise and profit wise. So here you cannot bring multiple dimensions here. So one dimension would be more than enough for you, and at the same time one measure would be more than enough for you. Just a way of representation in the form of circle, it that is what all about. So this packed bubble chart and all, just to, if I bring more lot of circles and all, maybe if I want to show you the structure of item or the structure of nucleus, something like that, if I go to microscopic level, like if imagine if I click on product, because they are all together 1850 product. Okay, so if you see the in Excel, if you come and see the product here, if you see the product here, product name is there. These are the product names are there. So okay, so if I go to insert pivot table, product ID, product name. So if I click on product name, guys, you can see how many products are there. Control shift down arrow, remove the grand total. You can see around 1849 products are there. So you can now here in Tableau, if I click, or if I click on product name, and then if I click on sales, and then if I create a packed bubble chart, so you can understand. So this was quite obvious. You had around 1849 products. So this kind of representation was quite obvious. Just a way of showing you the representation. Don't get into logical interpretation. This does not give as such any logical interpretation. Now region, if I put under color, so you can see this. So you can see the circumference of the diagram. So bigger is the circumference, probably you can see that much region would be having the more value. So I don't want to get into the geometry part and all, talking about calculating the area and all, pi r1 square minus pi r2 square and all. So, so by that way, I'm not interested to calculate the area of the outer part, then followed by the area of inner part and all. So I just in way of representation, where we are talking about the packed bubble chart. Okay, multiple packed bubble chart here I'm talking about, multiple packed bubble chart. So just in way of representation, let me just select it, make it bold, just put in center or something, just press OK, you'll get the value. So just a packed bubble chart is like it's just a way of representation of the data. You can represent the data in the form of many charts. One of the chart is packed bubble chart. Here you can understand that the bigger is the size of the circle, bigger would be the sales figure. This is just for the visualization purpose. Okay, guys. So this is one of the chart which we have discussed so far. So I'll just go to data source. I'll go to data source. I'll click on extract. The extract is already clicked. Okay, so I just come here and I'll just click on share. Okay, so then I'll put save. So by default, it will save my work in the Tableau public. So I just want to store my work in Tableau public. So you can understand it won't be confidential and all. So just to store your work in cloud, you can use Tableau public. Clear everyone? Anyone any doubt? So this much, guys, from the current session. So this discussion on this chart is over, where we talked about packed bubble chart, one of the representation of representing the data in the form of chart. So I hope you have understood what all we have done in this class. So with that intention, it's time to wind up the class. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Bye.